Sugar City Morning Show.
Muy buenos días y bienvenidos todos al Sugar City Morning Show. Hoy es lunes, buenos días, 29 de agosto. Good morning and welcome to today's edition of the Sugar City Morning Show for today, Monday, the 29th of August, and it's exactly 2 minutes after 7 o'clock. I trust that your day has begun satisfactorily. And sometimes it doesn't begin all that well, but have faith. Have faith that everything is going to turn out beautiful by the rest of the day. God loves you. We're transmitting live from Nortevision Channel 10 here in a beautiful Trial Farm. And right smack in the outskirts, right smack across the street from the border between Orange Walk and Trial Farm. And our arrangements with cable providers permits us our signal to be seen from one point, from Corozal, all the way down to Toledo, from San Pedro all the way across to Benque. And we repeat this because a lot of people say, I never know. Oh yes, on our on-air transmission, our on-air Channel 10 permits all the people who do not have cable here in the northern part of the country to be able to watch television. Muy buenos días, un gran gusto saludarles. Hoy por la mañana y son las 7:03 y como siempre, compañeros, vamos a empezar nuestro programa con nuestra oración. Reconociendo este poder superior en nuestras vidas. Y les pido que se unan conmigo a darle gracias por todas las bendiciones que nos da a diario. Padre, te quiero dar las gracias por todas tus bendiciones. Nos das la vida, nos das la salud, nos das las fuerzas. Hoy hiciste el gran milagro de que abrí los ojos y logré ver, caminar, sentir. Gracias, Padre, por darme las fuerzas para venir a chambear por mi dinero. Gracias, Padre, por todo lo que haces por mis familiares, mis compañeros de trabajo, por mis amistades, por todos que se unen a esta oración, a este momento, Padre. Y sus oraciones de ellos. Padre, muchas gracias por ese amor intenso que tienes por nosotros. Te pido, Padre, que continúes bendiciéndonos. Te pido, Padre, que nos des la fortaleza para hacer el bien como tú nos pides. Te pido, Padre, por aquellas personas en Texas y en los otros países que están pasando por tiempos difíciles, que están confrontados con una situación difícil. Padre, ayúdalos. Te pido, Padre, por todos nosotros aquí, por los ancianos, por los niños, por las niñas, por que andan en las calles, por todos nosotros, que tengamos, Padre, la fortaleza de reconocer que tú eres el Dios y que tú eres el Creador y que sin ti nada es posible. Te bendecimos, te glorificamos y adoramos siempre. Amén. Good morning again. If you've just joined us, it's exactly 5 minutes after 7 o'clock, and this is the general weather forecast for today, Monday the 28th of August. If today's your birthday, have a blast. Well, not really, but everything in moderation. Everything in moderation is okay. This is the weather forecast that says the general situation, fair and mostly dry conditions prevail. The 24-hour forecast in detail is going to be sunny today, partly cloudy tonight. Showers or thunderstorms, if any, will be isolated, as short and sweet as that. Finally, it is August. It is August, and the winds blowing from the east-southeast at 10 to 20 knots. The sea stayed choppy. The temperatures along the coast, a maximum of 89 degrees and a minimum of 82 degrees of Fahrenheit. Inland, we're going all the way up to 95 degrees of Fahrenheit and a minimum of 74 degrees. And in the hills, a max of 82 degrees and a low of 70 degrees Fahrenheit. There are no advisors in place, but I just quickly want to turn to the National Hurricane Center and tell you that there is nothing in our area, zero in our area, except for Harvey, what it's still doing in Texas. I recall that on Thursday or Friday, I cautioned, well, based on the predictions from the National Hurricane Center, that Harvey was going to go all the way up to Texas and stay there. And that's exactly what it's doing. It's not often that the National Hurricane Center uses words like life-threatening conditions or words like these, which, they're bone-chilling. In other words, we're not there, we're not seeing it, we're not feeling it, we're watching it on television, but it's not the same thing. Living it, experiencing it, is a totally different thing. And based on what we have been seeing on television, the people from Texas are going through a difficult time. So let's keep them in our prayers, in pretty much the same way that others keep us in their prayers. The outlook for tomorrow, Tuesday, is showers or thunderstorms will be isolated and increasing of the southern coast tomorrow night. A low tide this morning at 9:21, a high tide at 2:35 this afternoon, a second low tide at 10 minutes before 9 tonight, and the second high tide tomorrow morning at 20 minutes before 3. The sun sets today at 6:10, and the sun rises tomorrow at 5:38. And the moon rises this morning at 11:35, and the moon sets today at 16 minutes after 11. We want to thank Francisca Wellington for that information, and all those persons working at the Belize Weather Bureau. They're doing a commendable job. I'd like to also salute all those people that are just arriving home after doing diligent work last night. Doctors, nurses, soldiers, policemen, watchmen, security officers, number of other people who have been at work, factory workers who have been at work, doing work for towards the development of this country and keeping us safe and secure. Thank you very much. Compañeros, un gran gusto saludarles hoy por la mañana. Ese es el reporte del tiempo para hoy, lunes 28 de agosto. Y si estás cumpliendo años, te envío muchas felicidades. Si estás celebrando tu aniversario, y de igual forma, recordándoles que todo a su medida es aceptable. La situación general, buenas condiciones. Es más, no vamos a tener lluvia, va a estar soleado, hoy por la noche parcialmente nublado. Si es que vemos algunos chubascos o tormentas completamente aisladas. Así que hoy no se está pronosticando tormentas fuertes ni nada de eso. Hoy un buen tiempo. Los vientos del este-sureste de 10 a 20 nudos. El estado del mar agitado. Temperaturas por la costa, una máxima de 89, una mínima de 82. En el interior del país, 95 grados como máxima, 74 como una mínima. Y por las colinas, 82 grados como una máxima y 70 como una mínima. No hay advertencias en lugar, pero les quiero decir de que rápidamente entrando a la página web del National Hurricane Center, estamos viendo que no hay nada en este lado y que sí hay un mal tiempo en Atlántico que está puesto para ganar fuerza, pero a este momento nada. Y no vamos a estar espantando a nadie tampoco, ¿ok? Pero sí, hay que mantenernos, como dicen, con el ojo al Cristo. Porque ya hemos tenido Strike 1, hemos tenido Strike 2. Ojalá y no tengamos otra situación. Ojalá. Compañeros, Mañana vamos a tener, chubascos si es que tenemos, o tormentas completamente aisladas. Estos van a estar aumentando, sin embargo, sobre el sur del país, mañana por la noche. Y el sur del país siempre tiene un poco más, no un poco, pero 4 o 5 veces más lluvia que nosotros aquí en el norte. Si nosotros tenemos 40, 50 pulgadas en el sur, tienen 200 pulgadas, ¿ok? Y eso estoy hablando de por el año. 40, 50 pulgadas. Y compañeros, nada más para ponerlo en perspectiva, por el amor de Dios, la cantidad de lluvia que ha caído en la área de Houston metropolitano ha sido 40 áreas de lluvia al final. No sé si es que ya lo han recibido, pero están pronosticados para recibir esa cantidad de lluvia. Lo que nosotros conseguimos en un año, nos están consiguiendo en una semana. Una situación catastrófica ahí. Y con tanto concreto, con tanto pavimento, ¿dónde va el agua? Pues tiene que correr. No se absorbe, tiene que correr y corre por las calles inundando casas, y los ríos ya están bastante fuera de sus bordes, y está causando una situación increíblemente catastrófica en esa área. Gracias a Dios no hemos escuchado de grandes cantidades de muertes, pero ya han habido 2, creo, y una cantidad de gente faltante, pero ojalá y no tengamos más fallecimientos como lo que sucedió con Katrina. Ya eso fue otra cosa. Una marea baja, a las 9:21, una marea alta hoy a las 2:35 por la tarde, otra marea baja hoy a las 8:50 y una segunda marea alta mañana a las 3 menos 20 minutos de la madrugada. El sol se oculta hoy a las 6:10, el sol sale mañana a las 5:38 y la luna sale a las 11:35 y se oculta por la noche a las 11:16 minutos. Compañeros, vamos a dar las gracias a Francisca Wellington por esa información. De lo que veo, está en su lugar desde las 5:31 y está actualizando el sitio web. Muchas gracias, Francisca, y todas las otras personas trabajando en Belize Met Service, porque mientras que estamos todos amochados en las camas, ellos ya están en su lugar de trabajo. Muchas gracias por esto. Y felicidades a todas las personas un saludo atento a todas las personas que han estado, ahora están llegando a su casa, que han estado laborando por la noche. Los policías, los doctores, las enfermeras, los soldados, los trabajadores de fábrica, los watchmen, muchas otras personas que han estado trabajando. Hay que reconocer esos esfuerzos, compañeros. Hay que reconocer toda esa gente que, pues alguien lo tiene que hacer al final del día. Vamos a hablar la neta. Alguien lo tiene que hacer, pero son ellos que lo hacen y no tú. Compañeros, vamos a tomar una pausa cuando son las 7:15, pero antes de esto vamos a agradecer a nuestros patrocinadores, al señor Honorable Gaspar Vega, al señor Germán Vega, al señor Eduardo Vega, que fielmente nos apoyan con sus anuncios, también A&R's, Rapidito Loans, también a Northern Medical Specialty Plaza, también Belize Tourist Board, también Government of Belize Information Service, Gillis Meat Shop y muchos otros. Compañeros, vamos a tomar una pausa cuando son las 7:16 minutos, pero estaremos de vuelta con ustedes tan pronto estos anuncios. No se vayan.
The new Belize City Civic Center is taking shape at the foot of the Balkan Bridge and is expected to be completed by December 2017. This multi-purpose mega facility will boast an air-conditioned interior with a seating capacity of 4,500, a FIBA-certified wooden main court and 3 practice courts, offices, media boxes, and multiple locker rooms. Another basketball court with 24-hour access to the public and parking for 200 vehicles. This $34 million investment highlights a new era of world-class sporting infrastructure for the entire country of Belize. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Tienes 8 cilindros. Eres adrenalina disfrazada de aleación de aluminio a 8000 revoluciones por minuto.
Así como así. ¿Será el cigüeñal?
Una limpieza de inyectores y un cambio de aceite. Vas a correr con libertad, campeón.
Los que entendemos al motor como si tuviera voz, hablamos máquina. Roche France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Ahora distribuido por German Vega & Sons. Búsquelo en su tienda favorita.
These sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
Why go anywhere else on vacation when an unforgettable experience awaits you right here in your own backyard? Explore southern Belize, home to the Cacao Trail, the historically rich Maya, and our illustrious southern heritage. Satisfy your sweet tooth with a cacao tour, relax by the river, or enjoy a basket weaving demonstration. Stop in for some delicious southern food. Come and enjoy some good old-fashioned southern hospitality. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Northern Medical Specialty Plaza has been offering excellent health services since its inception in 2000. Today you can enjoy a wide range of medical services through our experienced doctors and dedicated friendly staff. No need to go to Belize City or Chetumal. Introducing our new state-of-the-art CT Scan 16 slice, now available at Northern Medical Specialty Plaza in high-definition technology, computerized tomography. Also available, ultrasound 4D scan, which shows moving 3D images of your baby. We also provide services such as mammograms, X-ray, clean and safe nursery, certified pharmacist, operating facilities, our 24 hours emergency and hospitalization, high technology research facilities. Our motto has always been to serve our community with compassion, quality, and affordable medical services. specialists devoted to serve you. Visit us today at Orchid Drive in Orange Rock Town or call us at 302-3708. Northern Medical Specialty Plaza. Your health is our priority.
And welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Beautiful Monday morning here in Orange Walk. I trust that it's just as beautiful in your neck of the woods. Believe me, it is. This morning was nice and fresh. I wouldn't say cool, but it is a pleasure for me, an honor to welcome again my good friend Checky. Welcome and good morning.
Good morning, my brother. Happy to be here with you once again today.
Yes. Beautiful day this morning.
Yeah, it's a wonderful day, a wonderful morning.
One more day.
But we have so much to report on this morning.
Oh, yes.
You know, usually Monday morning we have a full stack of what occurred over the
And
weekend.
things happened over the weekend.
We had a fatal accident here in Orange Walk. We will
Yes.
touch on that. But
Yes.
before we go to those stories, Emmanuel, what is the update of this? I've been watching the news over the weekend and getting reports that Houston is in devastation right now. We understand, you know, and we all know that the Houston airport is a big hub, and we understand that it's not the airport that is flooded; it's the journey to the airport. So planes can fly in and out, but where are going when you reach the airport? So I understand that.
No, you can't even get to the airport because some areas are flooded. Some of the interstate highways are underwater.
Right. So flights coming out of Houston and going into Houston, all flights are cancelled. We understand that Southwest did a big privilege to take out some of the passengers that was already stranded at the airport
And to flew them
to Dallas.
Exactly.
So people, what they fly from Belize, if you're going to Houston today, check with the travel agency. Or if you did it online, check your online because as we all know, Emmanuel, no flight is going or coming out of Houston. So you might have to fly to a different destination, but still check your travel agency because they might change your connection probably to Miami or some other place. No, but Houston really got a lot of flights in and out of Houston, right, Emmanuel?
Oh, it's a major hub. George Bush International Airport is a major hub.
Yeah.
You know, and ladies and gentlemen, to think that Houston is the 4th largest city in the United States. 4th.
Yeah, and
it has beat Philadelphia, it's New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, then Houston. And to think that right, maybe a couple hundred miles away is San Antonio, which is the 7th largest. And then right up the street you have Austin, that is the 16th largest. So we're talking about millions and millions and millions of people being impacted. Now, Austin, I don't think is being impacted as bad.
You know who lived in Houston too? From Belize, from Orange Walk?
A lot of people.
Patty.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Patty Sanchez.
No, she lives in Austin.
Austin, yeah.
Yes.
Patty Sanchez.
Yes. But a lot of people living in Houston, Belize people living in Houston, some of them have marked themselves safe on Facebook. Some of them have not. We're trusting that all our friends and relatives in the Houston area are doing fine. We just hope that they can find it within themselves to contact their family members or friends and say, hey, all right, okay. Because your family needs to know. Your family is expecting.
Yeah, we understand that the waters keeps on rising.
Come to think, ladies and gentlemen, that yesterday it was shocking. And I'm just going to go straight to the point. It was shocking to see one picture, and I showed it to Checky this morning, about a nursing home. Water was all the way into the nursing home, and there were elderly folks not being able to move, sitting in their chairs all the way, water all the way up to their, almost to their chest, up to their neck, okay, in some instances. And because they're there because they're not young, okay, and because they may have some sort of problem moving around. So it was pitiful to see the ladies sitting down in their chairs with water up to here and not being able to move. Now, that's just an indication of the amount of the impact that Harvey has had. They are only some. The amount of people whose homes are flooded is incredible. It runs in the thousands and thousands of homes in the Houston metropolitan area, and also in other cities in Texas.
Yeah, they have to take out some people through the window, pa?
Yes. If we thought that, we have a situation here in Belize where, we got flooded by Boom Kotaf or by Crooked Tree, that's concentrated. And certain families, I'm not trying to make little of the effect here, but when you think about the problems that these people are facing, it's incredible. People have had to be saved off the roofs of their houses. They have been there. There are some parallels being drawn with Katrina, but nothing to compare with Katrina. Katrina, I mean, good Lord, plus 2,000 plus people died. And in this case, I think that it's a test to see how well the authorities, the emergency authorities, do. The government, the president has sent over the military guards. They have done big trucks and big trucks, full support, and I think that only 2 people have since been declared dead.
Right. Well, Emmanuel, this is like a learning to us here in Belize, because we never have much structures that was damaged by this hurricane in Houston. We have, but not as much as the flooding.
We saw a lot of structural damage, especially in the coastal area.
Right, but when it comes to the flooding is more devastating than the structures.
And that's good point. Good point.
So that make we realize, okay, if hurricane they come, that not only your zinc or your house you have to look upon, you have to look upon the low lines you live in. You have to look for your crops, you have to look for your animals, who you need to move out, because we see this is what? In 2 days, all this flooding come up, right?
Yeah, and it was almost prophetic, because, I mean, all indications were from last week, Thursday, Friday. I was watching the news and I go like, esa pobre gente va a sufrir, because it was forecast to stay in the area. Go up a bit, come down, and then go back again. I mean, can you imagine getting 50 inches of rain? What we normally get in a year, they're getting in 4 days, 5 days.
Do you know if the Hurricane Center was forecasting this amount of rainfall?
I don't know if they forecasted this amount of rain, but I do know that they were forecasting a lot of rain. But now they are, it's not like I mentioned a while earlier, it's not often that they would use words like life-threatening situations.
Yes, and that is there now.
And that is there now. Ladies and gentlemen, Harvey went in as a Category 4 hurricane into Texas. Yes, a Category 4. In less than 2 days, Harvey picked up strength like you wouldn't believe. And it hit Texas as a 130-plus mile hurricane, and quickly, obviously, lost strength because it hit inland. But the amount of water that it brought with it is incredible. You saw structural damage in some areas in
especially
the
beachfront
coast,
areas.
beachfront areas. You see houses just being blown apart.
I can't take that, but I can't handle that.
A Category 4 like that, man, it's big. So let's keep those people in our prayers. And I'm hoping that not because the USA is a rich and powerful country, that means that we must not lend support. I think that in some form or manner we have to lend support, and we have to at least let them know that, you know, we have them in our prayers, and let's have them in our prayers.
So when
and see if maybe we can help them in some other form or manner.
Yeah. So when we hear the hurricane they come, I say probably category 3, category 2, look out for me to go with a 4 or 5. But pay attention when they say you bring a lot of rainfall, you bring a lot of water, you bring a lot of wind, because this is what affected Houston the most.
Yes, and this is important. The reason talking about this because some people say hurricane.
My house strong enough to take one category.
No, only that is it never come. It never come. Look at the previous two. It never come. Some people may say, yes, we're blessed. We're big, you know what you call it. But believe me, ladies and gentlemen, that strike 1, strike 2.
Strike 3.
Can we afford to go to strike 3?
Strike 3, the fact that this thing.
And out, you know. So we have to be cognizant of the fact, aware of the fact that yes, Franklin ain't Pekepawi, Franklin gone about. Harvey did nothing here. Because essentially when he was coming, he lost all the strength as if by a command of God or something like that. Some people are saying, and some people are saying, oh, it was just, that wasn't the prerequisite, that wasn't the necessary, what you call it, and the wind shear was strong, and this and the other. Okay, all of that is accepted. But Harvey came and gone. Yeah. And Harvey went to the States and do 1 thing and a half.
Yeah, before we move from that, Emmanuel, it's like, when you're in a race, you're done the halfway of the race, but then the ending of the race, you have to climb up a hill. Like what we mentioned last week, that this Thursday right there, you be that we are already halfway in the hurricane season, but nothing never happened. But we still got that hill to go up now. Because
but we still have to, September, October, are the 2 months when we have to be on the lookout, because June, July, August, but we're still not out of August yet, and we done had two scares. Let's hope that September and October now bring the real thing.
Yeah, and last night,
I'm throwing this at you guys. Please begin to do your preparations. Begin to have a. If it come or it not come, I'm not telling you that it's coming. Please, I'm not telling you. It's just that it's so much better when you are prepared.
Yep, like you mentioned that in the States.
Up to a certain point.
In the States, people got so many things that they could protect themselves from, but they never expect this, so they never prepare for it. Because if they prepare for it, that picture will come out with the elder people in a nursing home. They may don't get out them people for
and I had to quickly put Ali at up to a certain point, because how can you be prepared? How much can you be prepared?
Yeah, so
you know,
it could happen to anybody, but this is a good learning experience for us.
But one of the things that is equally devastatingly clear is that there's going to be a loss. There's going to be a lot of loss, personal loss, damage to property. Only 15% of the people who are insured, I repeat, only 15, less than 20% of the people who are insured have flood insurance.
Yeah, because a lot of people scratch that out for the insurance when they do the insurance.
And they say, yes, I'm insured against hurricane, but you're not insured against floods. So these people whose homes have been flooded will get zero.
Yeah. Well,
and it's not that it's the insurance company that is doing wrong. It's just that there are certain clauses. You want flood? You want this? You want that? No, not putting the flood, because we're the way inland. We don't get no flood. The flood comes, and you go like, I shouldn't do it. Don't blame the insurance company. You signed in. Then again, it was also expensive. Some people say, I can't afford it.
Yeah, true.
Okay?
Yeah.
So think about all of that, ladies and gentlemen. Think about all of that.
Emmanuel, yesterday morning, it was reported that we had a fatal traffic accident right here in Orange Walk town.
Unfortunately, yes.
You know, and yesterday morning when I went to the radio station, I never have my keys, so I had to go in the Winston house to pick up the key. And he lives on in the Orange Walk East area, around by Louisiana School. So coming back from Louisiana School a little bit after 8 o'clock, pulling up by a little bit past Shell, one stop, I saw a lot of people gather there. And I saw a red vehicle, but I couldn't really say good because a lot of people were there. So I thought it was 2 vehicles. I think that 2 vehicles crashed. But then I couldn't really stop because I need to reach at the radio station to take care of some programming. Reaching at the radio station, 10 minutes after, somebody come there and tell me, boy, they had an accident out there and somebody dead. I tell him, who dead? He said, Kokosini. I said, you serious? He said, yeah, man. He said, Kokosini. But he tell me they crashed into a post. Right? They crashed into a post. And Kokosini lost his life yesterday morning. Maybe it was much earlier than I passed there.
I guess it was around 7 o'clock or something.
So, but unfortunate what happened, and we know Kokosini is from Trial Farm as well. And I know him as Raymond Hendricks. Yeah, and because we attended school together in the same class at St. Peter's School.
And a stalwart.
Yes.
Strong member of the United Democratic Party.
A big support of the Honorable Gaspar Vega.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. So every day when I come to town, I always see Raymond right there by Shaq's area there. You know when they play the lead back stick and stuff? He always there. And never one day pass a Raymond.
No heal you.
No heal me. You know, if I stop by one of the shop for buy something, then they always come to me and talk to me. He said, boy, cause remember with school days when we used to go to St. Peter's School and this and that, one time we used to share while he works together. You know, because we used to do that because they used to have, like, we were the unfortunate kids who maybe got one exercise, so then people have the other books, we have to like borrow the book quick and try to get Willie work done. And Kokosini, when it comes to the Vegas Cup, he has always been there, the support, and his support for the old school. You hear about the old school team, too? Yeah, he for the old school, and sometimes when I don't go to a game because probably I might go work the Saturday night and reach back late, either pass by my gate, I holler, boy, cuz old school, we don't do it. And he always back a flag, and when old school winners, so that man always go up on the field and jump out and celebrate. He really had the old school team at heart, you know, and it's sad to know what happened. And you know, from here at this end, our condolences goes out to his family, his children. I mean, talk to him because he tell me he had some kids who to study, but I think he said some of them in Belize City, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if his mom is still living, but to all his family and close friends.
Well, I join along with you in offering condolences to the entire family.
We have to do that. So as soon as we get other information, we will do our best through this medium to get it through to the entire family. But yes, if you may ask her, if you may wonder, yes, Kokosini was in a fatal accident yesterday here in Orange Walk. And we're sad to report that, but it's our duty and we need to do these things.
Yes.
On a more positive notes, Emmanuel, you remember the Palatine sisters, they asked us on...
They're doing a telethon, actually.
It happened.
Yes.
It happened on
Talk
Saturday.
to me about that.
They get good pledges, and they went up to $183,683.
Wow! Congratulations to the Palatine sisters. You know, and if people one a question as to what this is about, ever since I've been traveling to Belize City, I've heard that one of the big buildings at Palote High School, I don't know if it's a school or the convent part or whatever, but one of the schools is sinking, ladies and gentlemen, slowly sinking.
That's right at the entrance of this.
That's right at the entrance across from Sayview, you know, is sinking, and has been, I think that for the sake of safety, okay, it has been decided to demolish the building because it may pose a safety threat to the people who live inside or live close to it, okay, because of the sinking. It's sinking and it's losing strength. You know, Belize City is very swampy, and maybe it was, since it was constructed many years ago, the piles may have slipped.
But you remember going to Belize City when you used to be in Belize City, Emmanuel, that when it rained, water always settled in that area. I don't know if you recall that.
Yes, always settled. So, you know, for X amount of reasons, the building is sinking, and therefore, the Palatine sisters have said, tell you what, in order for us to be able to continue our education program in Belize, in order for us to continue living here, in order for us to be able to continue offering our services to the Belizean public, we're kindly asking you for small little donations. Yeah. Recall that the Palatine sisters have been here for a long time. We have some here at St. Anne's Convent, the Palatine sisters, member Sister Juliana, Sister Anne, Sister, all of those sisters who have taught us in school. They all are from different parts of Belize and from abroad, but their main hub is Palatine Convent in Belize City, and they need help. So glad to hear that $183,000 plus was committed, and hopefully other people will find it within themselves as well to be able to contribute. Yeah. But that's a good start.
Yes, that's a very good start. So we need to congratulate the public for that as well, Emmanuel.
Absolutely. The point is they're going to demolish the building and build a new one.
Yep. So
bigger, better, safer.
We have a lot more to report. Somebody wants to know who won the election. It was a convention, but we need to take one break because we have a lot to report this morning.
We got plenty yet. Don't go away. We'll be right back after these messages.
The first two phases of the Hummingbird Highway Rehabilitation Project, from the Belmopan Roundabout Junction to Saboon Bridge and Alta Vista Bridge to Dangriga Town, has already made a remarkable difference for commuters and residents alike. These first two phases are a $16.5 million investment by the government of Belize. Under this project, the highway is being rehabilitated through improvement of the road pavement to create a safer environment for the public. Improvements, especially in the areas that pose a high risk to motorists, include the introduction of paved road shoulders, high visibility line markings, reflective road studs, bus laybys, and other features that will bring the entire road segment in line with internationally recognized standards. Additionally, the replacement of the existing single-lane bridges will reduce road user risks. These improvements will increase economic, tourism, and agricultural opportunities, further encouraging the social development of Belize, particularly in the south. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Buster. They see you and know you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan Muriatic acid, now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
I love my Digicel 4G LTE data. Between work and school, I have to multitask to keep up. When I'm on the move, I have everything I need no matter where I go. Whether it's research for school, emails for work, or Facebook, Snapchat, and YouTube while on those long bus rides, Digicel 4G LTE got me covered. Digicel 4G LTE's nationwide coverage is exactly what I need to get me where I'm going. They're truly the bigger, better network.
I'm about to hit you with the work, boy.
The bigger, better network. Digicel.
The Philip Goulton Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goulton International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section A of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and PGIA is nearing completion at an investment of $13.6 million. Works include construction of retaining walls to prevent erosion, widening of the road cross-section to include paved road shoulders, pavement restoration and resurfacing. The project also includes installation of LED road lighting and safety features such as signs, reflectors, road marking, and improved visibility through the clearing of the road reserve. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
Get serious. Get bopped.
Welcome back, bienvenidos de vuelta compañeros al Sugar City Morning Show. Son exactamente las 8 menos 11 minutos. Ojalá y tu mañana que sea una bonita mañana y que todo te vaya, mis mejores deseos, porque todo te vaya de maravilla hoy, ¿ok? Y si no te está saliendo tan bien, ten fe de que todo va a cambiar. Y todo lo que sucede es por una razón. Así que trata de verle el lado amable a todo. Jackie?
Yeah, we want to send a special safe school year to all high school children, especially to Kifan Iglesias. May the good Lord bless and keep him safe. Comes to you from your grandma, Fleur. Good morning, Fleur. You know Fleur, right?
Yes.
All right, so
yes.
That's a Fleur grandson. So, Fleur, they wish her the best. Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Good morning. I'm calling from Caledonia.
Yes, sir.
Ajá, bueno, te voy a decirte, me siento bastante contento con tu programa.
Ajá.
Estamos mirando bien tu programa.
Perfecto, gracias.
Manuel y todos estamos mirando bien tu programa. Pero tenemos una cosa que queremos decirte. Que ya va a empezar el día de tiempo de clases. Y tenemos chamacos que viven en el U-Site. Allá cuando van a la escuela, sus pies se les moja con la zarpa. Ahí en ese puesto no hay luz, no hay agua. Y aparte sus humildes casitas. Está mal y todo está mal para ellos. Decimos que hay derechos de los niños. Pero ¿a dónde están esos derechos que estamos diciendo? Mira, se enferman. No hay ni Tylenol, ni Benadryl, ni esas cosas para nuestros chamacos. Desde el año pasado no tenemos doctor, no tenemos nada allí. Y gracias a Dios que no hemos tenido una inundación grande que nos cause problemas que no podemos salir de la aldea. Nos sentimos contentos mirar que están haciendo clínicas cerca del camino, aldeas que viven cerca de la aldea, pero en Caledonia no está sucediendo nada. Tú sabes que te amanezcas en la mañana y no tengas agua para lavarte, no tengas luz para hacer tu trabajo, tu homework, y vas a ir a la escuela pensando que te vas a mojar tus pies con la zarpa, o cuando está lloviendo vas a llegar con el uniforme sucio, con lodo y toda cosa. Pues esa es la condición de Caledonia, de los niños de la expansión nueva. Mira, nosotros no queremos decir nada, no hay justicia social, igualdad. Miramos el programa de la cosa del City Council, de una señora dice que van a elegir a una persona para que consigan su parte. Pero no es la parte de Caledonia. Caledonia necesita su parte, pues Caledonia no ha conseguido nada. Esa es mi posición. Yo soy soportador del partido, pero no estoy soportando la cosa que nos está pasando en la aldea. Tú siempre, Manuel, tú y Dilón siempre han hablado a favor de Caledonia, pero todas las cosas que ustedes dicen entra el oído sordo. Nosotros pensamos que Patrick Fava nos iba a ayudar. Bueno, te voy a decir, Gaspar Vega sabía cuando nosotros íbamos a pedir el terreno para la gente que no tenía casa, que estaban viviendo en la casa de papá y mamá. Se les dio el terreno, lo luchamos. Pero ahora si no tiene agua, no tiene luz, no tiene calle, no tiene nada, es como que le des el arroz y los frijoles crudos a los niños porque no pueden ni comerlo. ¿Me entiendes lo que está diciendo? Y les pido a ustedes que le hablen, lo digan en inglés, lo digan a las autoridades, a las personas responsables que hagan algo para la gente de Caledonia. Yo me llamo Bonifacio Poti, lo sigo diciendo y lo voy a seguir diciendo, que estamos abandonados por nuestro propio gobierno, nuestro mismo partido, y nos sentimos decepcionados con Dimbarro, con Patrick, con toda esa gente, hasta con Pablo Marín, porque la clínica se hizo medio refurbished y se quedó 3 terms. Ok, gracias.
A usted, señor.
Very, very good call. So, Emmanuel...
Déjame nada más
Yeah.
Platicar tantito acerca de eso. Nosotros aquí simplemente te podemos decir una cosa, que estamos de acuerdo con lo que tú dices, primero, ante todo, y no solo Caledonia, pero muchos otros lugares que se sienten decepcionados, por decir, porque al final del día ven desarrollo en otros lugares y dicen, bueno, ¿y a mí y a nosotros cuándo? ¿No tengo derecho igual forma que a los demás? ¿Por qué nuestros niños tienen que pasar por esto? Te llegas al punto cuando dices, ¿será que somos importantes para ellos? ¿Será que al final del día estamos en la agenda política? ¿Será que nos toman como un dado? ¿Será que van a decir siempre la gente del Caledonia va a ir a votar rojo? ¿Será que eso es? Yo no sé qué decirte. Siempre voy a mantenerles en mente y te prometo que voy a mencionarlo. Y cuando tengan programas voy a siempre mantenerlo y recordarle a las autoridades esto, de que Caledonia merece igual que todos los demás.
Yeah, okay. So, Emmanuel, so many things are happening. We will report about the song competition too.
Mm-hmm.
Who won?
Talk to me.
But I want to mention this thing where someone a little bit disturbing, that someone tried to rob a business place in Ladyville over the weekend.
Yes, I heard about that.
And then we have to report these things because we can't continue to say, okay, this one or to do this, that one or to do this. But then the person wasn't successful on his robbery. So when they move away and then the police then go up and they chase and they find the person, it was a 16-year-old and he had one fake gun. One fake gun. You know what kind
La
of
pregunta que
danger?
haces es, ¿qué hace un muchacho de 16 años con una arma ficticia?
Well, they could have it for play.
Que
play-
estaba
play
jugando
with-
con sus hermanitos en la casa y decidió de ir a robarle una tienda. No, un chiste, obviamente, pero yo no sé qué decir. Quizás los tiempos han cambiado fuertemente. Yo ya estoy completamente fuera de onda con lo que sucede.
Yeah, man.
Pero, vamos a
16-year-old, you know. Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Solo quería decir que estamos de Carmelita y San Barrage. No hubo student bus y bastantes lo estuvieron esperando y no avisaron si va a haber o no va a haber.
Así me
Ok, solo era eso.
¿Y la escuela empieza hoy o hasta el próximo lunes?
I think it's for the high schools, you know, because I believe that, well, because next week, Monday, officially, primary schools over the country will open, right? Will commence. But I believe it's for the high schools because usually high schools start about 1 week before the primary schools.
But then they're telling me that the high schools then begun this week and the rest of schools begin next week.
Next week.
But then, so what you're telling me that if the bus was for the high schools, then they should have had it today.
Because the high schools, they are still
So
students.
I'm not sure if that's the way it goes because if that were the case, then a bus should have been there.
Right, because school they open and when school open.
Well, I think that there's also an elementary school bus that should be passing through that area.
Right. When school open, the Ministry of Education are aware of all schools, the date when they will be opening.
So I'm asking somebody, kindly, Carmelita area and Tower Hill area students coming to Orange Walk, a bus. Is the school, do your kids have to go to school this morning?
No, Monday.
Next week, Monday.
Those are for primary school.
Primary school. So primary school, elementary school is not opening until the following week.
Monday. Some will be having.
What schools open today?
High schools.
All high schools?
I'm not sure if it's all the high schools, but high schools open today. Hello, good. Because remember this.
Call again,
Miss
please.
Florson was text for wish all the high schoolers for their school year and Kifan, which is her grandson. And I know of some students that was telling me that technical, they're attending technical and today will be their first day of classes. But they are students, but you see right here, so that town I have one bus to go to BHSC as well. And those are high school students. So they must have buses for the other high school students as well. Because you'd have figured, okay, they're only for primary school, but no, the ones who go to high school are students as well, right? And I believe some of these buses are provided by the Ministry of Education, because some of these buses, the kids ride them for free.
The case is now that there are students that it must be then that these are primary school or elementary school students, for say elementary school, infant, middle, or upper,
Yep.
that are being left stranded there because, no,
Well,
I'm sorry, high
that's for
school
today.
students, because high school is opening today,
Yeah.
but elementary until the following week. So high school students being left. So we're wondering what's going on. If the bus was only meant for the elementary and for high schools to come on board as a little side thing, or is it really meant for both? Because if it was meant for both,
then
it should have had one this time.
Hello, good morning.
It is the high school bus for the students, for the high school.
Okay, thank you
Okay,
very much.
Thank you, sir. That's exactly my point.
Yeah.
High school.
Yeah, so what? The Ministry of Education.
They will make preparations to carry high school students to high school.
Because the schools are open today. Somebody just sent me a text and they asked me, I believe they want to know when will Bishop Martin open? I don't really know. Morris, you have that information? When will Bishop Martin?
I think it's the following week. I was told September 4th. September 4th.
So maybe it's that all the high schools are opening and maybe the ministry might say, oh, I just want to leave it a picnic. So But at least they should have informed them if the bus not run. You understand?
Well, regardless if the 5 or 10, there should be a bus.
Yeah. If that one person, the bus supposed to do this. So Bishop Martin opens on the 4th, which is on 1 week from today.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what we understand from a parent that have a kid attending that school. Emmanuel, I'm not sure if you are aware.
But we could go back to that one with the 16-year-old.
A 16-year-old, they look for rob one shop, and when they get to find out, they got one toy gun, one play gun.
¿Qué es tu opinión acerca de esto? Un muchacho de 16 años va a asaltar una tienda. 16 años, compañeros. 16. Debe estar estudiando.
But then today he's
y con una arma ficticia. Pues imagino que estamos jugando con sus hermanitos. Pero se fue a asaltar una tienda. Y resulta de que lo encontraron. Y le encontraron la arma ficticia.
Suppose the owner of that shop them decide to attack that young boy.
Gracias.
With his
¿Qué tal si al sacar la pistola y le dice al individuo, dame tu dinero? Y el dueño de la tienda dice, a mí no me vas a llevar mi dinero. Y se pone un pleito. Aquel el dueño no sabe que es una arma ficticia.
No.
You don't know that that one fake gun, that one toy gun.
When you see one
so he decides to shoot and defend himself. What do you think is the situation there?
Well, you know, some people have said, but the Levi may have one play gun. Toy gun.
Why they have to shoot? Pues si viene alguien con lo que aparenta ser una pistola y tú tienes uno y te confronta la vida, ¿qué vas a hacer tú? Llámame.
And the proprietors,
¿Qué es tu opinión acerca de eso?
The proprietors of those businesses, they have licensed guns. You understand? But Emmanuel, then the next thing too, a pistol was found in San Pedro with 8 rounds and 7 persons were arrested and charged.
¿Qué está sucediendo en San Pedro?
San Pedro again, boy. You know, there was a chopping incident in Pachacan, 2 persons detained. And they shot at somebody, shoot somebody at San Esteban, a 26-year-old, in a fight, and persons were detained. That happened around 7 o'clock Saturday night. But Emmanuel, check this out. Do you know, are you familiar with the Queen of the Bay Orange Walk that is representing Orange Walk?
You mean the young lady?
Yeah, right.
Of course. Buenos días.
Esmeralda Cal. Man, she did well on Saturday night.
I guess Saturday night was a big ball.
Yeah, they had the Queen of the Bay ball. This is when they are, how you call it? Sashed, right? And they gone up there, man, and this what you call it? Delegate?
Contestant. Representative.
He really represent good, Emmanuel. And they had 5 judges there. So I believe that one be some of the points when it comes to the pageant, which will be held this Saturday. But
you made it there, but you were nearly there.
Yeah, I was almost there. So when she represented herself, her topic was on culture. And she talked so great about the culture of Belize, so we should, try to keep the culture going, preserve the culture, and they were up there for almost an hour. And she just keep on with that beautiful smile all night long, Emmanuel. If that was the pageant last night, and I was a judge, not because either for Orange Walk, I mean, I bring her home with the crown. So we feel happy.
The crown.
We feel happy that she represented well. Now the pageant is something different, right? Because the pageant, well, that for the real one. But she did well, man, and I'm happy that she did so well.
Well, I'm happy to hear that as well.
Yeah.
I'm happy to hear that as well. Y yo quiero tomar tiempo aparte ahora para desearle todo lo mejor a esta preciosa muchacha que tuve el placer de estar no con ella, pero estuve en banquitas cuando la semana pasada y tuve parte de su entrenamiento con otro joven y pues no soy el tipo para ir a meterme y como dicen, metichar, ¿ok? Pero sí me di cuenta de que está dedicada. Sí me di cuenta de que cuando quieres algo, cuando eres ambiciosa, cuando tienes un plan. Y esto es bueno. Tener ambición es bueno, porque siempre anhelas tener. Siempre no te pones ahí, pues, lo que tengo es lo que tengo y no, pues, ¿dónde vas con eso? ¿Dónde vas con eso? Esta joven, me doy cuenta de que tiene una actitud ejemplar. ¿Ya me entiendes? And she is proud. Another thing, she's proud of her culture. She's proud of her heritage. Proudly from your creek. And this would be a fantastic opportunity to show the country of Belize that you don't have to be Creole to win Queen of the Bay contest.
Yep.
You could be, I mean, all of us are Belizeans, all of us are Joelesians, from the Jewel, and believe me, you could come from your quick and be the Queen of the Bay.
Yeah, because Joanne Cantone last week, she won the Mrs. Stella Moore pageant, and she's from York Creek as well.
Exactly,
You know?
exactly. So, yo estoy un 100% apoyándola.
Yeah, so we want to, wish you the best and hope everything will go well for you on Saturday. We have to commend the family as well, Emmanuel. I know them people them behind her a lot, just like Joanne's family. They're strong behind her, right?
Oh, yes.
And that
Pues
helps
a la
a lot.
señora Cal, mi buena amiga, ¿qué tal? Buenos días.
Yeah.
Siempre nos vemos en banquitas.
Yeah. So, and then Emmanuel, about the song competition, which was held on Saturday. It was held in Grigadan, the culture capital. You know, they had the junior category, they had the Belize song category and the carnival song category. And the host of the night was the host who knows the most, Mr. Dylan Jones, the man me big and large up. Yes, the man me blade up too, boy.
Oh, yes, a pretty dandan.
Yeah, the man me blade up, boy. I see him. One lady me last the baby, and the man me announced, he said, well, if you don't come for the baby, I'll take care of Range Drag, or feed up as tacos, and he don't that is who do. You know? But
all right.
I see you lap your foot by that one.
Really?
No, but it was well attended, Emmanuel, and in the junior category, it was won by Cynthia, I think it's Naharo. Junior, I understand that person is from Corozal, won in the junior. And in the Belize song category, it was won by Denise Castillo of Belize. She's already an artist I think she had some recording as well. Some weeks ago, she went abroad to represent Belize. She came out with her song and she had some steel pan playing. I guess that was what triggered into the Belize song, probably the steel band. And the carnival song competition, I guess we don't know who that the carnival queen, and he always win.
Ernestine?
Yeah, Ernestine Carballo. Yeah, so she won that, so I want to congratulate her. And all the other contestants, what I'm like here when they're up on the stage, I mean, they call for some people and never did it on time. So they say, the people when they are on time, when we call on the name, so 10 points will be deducted from your score because you were supposed to be here on time.
That's something that Belizeans need to learn, punctuality.
Right, we want to congratulate everybody who participated. And like I say, Manuel, it was like 26 new Belize songs that was created, 26 original songs. So we feel good for that.
That's good.
People
I'd
bring
like
out
to
their
congratulate all those 26 composers, producers, and musicians,
Yeah.
because I haven't heard them, but any addition to the repertoire of national music and celebration music is good.
Yeah, so it's not all about entering a competition and winning. But
I'd like to be able to see, however, more patriotic songs.
Right. And then we want to congratulate the Gilhari 7 band. They were the backing band. And, so people might say, hey, my song never come out so good. But then it's a big task, because if you get 26 new songs that you never hear in your whole life yet, to learn in probably 10 days, it's tough, But the guys represented well, and I want to congratulate them, because there are songs you're not here yet. You have to write it. Most of them you have to write it out. Remember it when you go to stage. You have to get that tuning, to start the song and go. But I want to congratulate the guys and
Harry, if we don't do that, we're not good.
Yeah, Ono did well. So keep up the good work, guys, you know, and that's what we need from our Belizean bands and Belizean artists, to get together with each other and make we farm the unity, man. We need to farm that unity. So, guys, congratulations. Emmanuel, people want to hear about the convention. What happened yesterday? We got some results, but we need to take a break because
Yes,
it's
it's
11
after 8, and when we come back, we'll give it a full score, full bill and receipt, the UDP convention. But let's take a break.
Everyone needs a getaway. Why not make it in your own backyard? Learn the history of your old capital. Or venture out on a road trip to experience the village life and be captivated by nature's wildlife, culture, and food. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
A&R Stores Countrywide announced the arrival of name brand school bags in all colors, design and sizes, stationery supplies, composition books, lunch bags, laptops, tablets, watches and everything else you will need for this new school year. So take time out and have your pick out of the largest variety of durable school bags in the country. They are also pleased to announce the arrival of a wide assortment of housewares like Sterilite plastic containers in different sizes, glassware, kitchen utensils, cooking pots and pans, and beautiful floral arrangements. And if you need to redo your bathroom or your bedroom, visit them for the most beautiful bath mat sets, ready-made curtains in beautiful colors and designs, lights and mirrors, bed sheets for twin, full, queen and king size beds, plus comfortable pillows and beautiful comforters to match. And best of all, it is always the excellent service and the low prices that make the difference at A&R. So come visit our stores in Orange Walk, Corozal, Belize City, Belmopan, San Ignacio and now in Dangriga for the best in housewares and school supplies at the guaranteed best prices in town. A&R, where our prices make the difference.
The new Belize City Civic Center is taking shape at the foot of the Balkan Bridge and is expected to be completed by December 2017. This multi-purpose mega facility will boast an air-conditioned interior with a seating capacity of 4,500, a FIBA-certified wooden main court and 3 practice courts, offices, media boxes and multiple locker rooms, another basketball court with 24-hour access to the public, and parking for 200 vehicles. This $34 million investment highlights a new era of world-class sporting infrastructure for the entire country of Belize. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Tienes 8 cilindros. Eres adrenalina disfrazada de aleación de aluminio a 8000 revoluciones por minuto.
Así como así. ¿Será el cigüeñal?
Una limpieza de inyectores y un cambio de aceite. Vas a correr con libertad, campeón.
Los que entendemos al motor como si tuviera voz, hablamos máquina. Roche France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Ahora distribuido por German Vega & Sons. Búsquelo en su tienda favorita.
These sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar-cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillett's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
And welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta, compañeros. Y aquí hemos estado hoy por la mañana, como típicamente los lunes, hemos estado dando un reporte de las actividades que sucedieron. Eventos de importancia que debemos de hacerle llegar saber a la comunidad aquí en Orange Walk y también a toda la audiencia a través del país de Belice. Y por eso es que hemos dedicado los primeros dos segmentos a hablar acerca de estos eventos y felicitando a las personas cuando es necesario, expresando condolencias cuando es necesario, pero manteniendo a la audiencia informado. Muchas gracias por su confianza.
Emmanuel, 5,589 persons participated. Well, more participated, but the ones that voted was 5,589 in the City Council Convention, which was held for the UDP in Belize City.
That's a big
yesterday.
number of people. That's a nearly like election.
Yeah, that happened yesterday, and I believe you got a full sheet right there that you can share out.
Yes. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the one for councillors.
For the UDP.
For the UDP.
Convention
Now,
was held
do you have the one for the mayoral candidate,
Yeah,
or that's a separate one?
It's right there on the other page.
So you slide?
Yeah, now you have to go back.
Do it for me, please.
Yeah, let me take you back. Let me take you back to memory lane. It's right there, Sipa. It's right there. Right there, right there, right there. Right there.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, should be no surprise. I'm not telling you that we expected. Let me rephrase that. Because I'm going to get in hot water doing that. Yes, but Dion Leslie won the mayoral as mayoral candidate for the United Democratic Party for Belize City with 3,073 votes, and Mr. Philip Willoughby garnered 2,388 votes. So Dion won by 685 votes. 5,589 people participated. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a large amount of people participating.
For a convention.
For a convention. So, if you think, this is almost half or so of the amount of people that normally come out to vote for an election. The other day we heard 800 people for POP in San Ignacio, and there is 12,000 people living in voters in San Ignacio. So that's dismal. That's barely what, not even 6% perhaps. And when you have 50% of the people going out to vote, maybe, I don't know, 35, 40%, that is a strong indicator that the United Democratic Party is still in control in Belize City. Strong indicator. Now, let's talk about the actual votes. Now, this is a peculiar situation because Mr. Philip Willoughby said he's going to put his name down as mayoral candidate And also he's going to put down his name as a councillor candidate.
And we were questioning that last
And we were
week.
questioning but it turns out that it's possible. Okay? So, Mr. Philip Willoughby, even though he lost the mayoral candidate nomination, convention, he has gotten to be in the councillor. So in the council, he has won as one of the councillor candidates.
So he's still in the race.
So out of the 11 people, let me just quickly tell you that Hyacinth Cuellar has won with, wow, boom, 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 boom. I'm getting a little bit of
confusion.
Yes, because that is that number there, 3182, or is that 7182?
I believe it will be
93 something votes, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just quickly get this thing. No, you see, it can't be. But nonetheless, Alifa Harrington, Hyacinth Cuellar, Bernard Q.A. Pitts Jr., Dr. Alain Gonzalez, Judith Enriquez. And this is the ones in yellow that won, right?
Right. It's supposed to be 10.
Okay. 10?
Yeah, it's 10 plus 1. The city council is 11.
Okay. Judith Enriquez, Dean Samuels, Jason Edwards, Philip Willoughby, Kevin Singh, and Noreen Martinez all have won a position there. Now, of note is that somebody like Michael Teos did not win.
He's a present
He's
councillor.
a present councillor.
Okay, so I believe he is the only one here that is a present councillor that didn't came in, right? Because
That means that there must have been a new one that took his place.
Yeah, and I believe the name that you call was a strange name. This Judith Enriquez. I haven't heard her name before. I'm familiar with all the other names, but I'm not familiar with that one. And Caribbean Shores, Emmanuel, brought out 318 person for Hyacinth Latchman. Lake I 386, Queen Square 656. So they had some big turnouts. So Philip is still in the race, Emmanuel, and the man gone for it. But Dion, like you better check the stats, and Dion always has been tapping the polls, no? And it shows that Dion won by 685 votes. And the way this look, Emmanuel, it don't look like no bad blood have come up. The way because the people spoke, and Philip never let to low, you know. He never let to low. He still get a good support after 2388.
That's formidable.
Right, you know. And he still held on to the councillor seat as well. Was aspirant, no? Yeah, so we'd like to congratulate everybody from the United Democratic Party who came out and exercised their right as party members, their constitutional right as party members, who came out and voted yesterday. The entire team that was working out there, we certainly like to congratulate you all. And Dion, well, all the best, man. You have always been tapping the polls, and now it's going to be like a different scenario now because it's a one-to-one person. But sometimes in anything like that, people go for the name, sometimes they go for party. So it's a different situation when you're running just as a councillor for an entire slate. But when it comes to your name, it shows differently because it shows that people go for you. So let's see how it will play out when it comes for Dion Leslie as candidate for the United Democratic Party and the next person for the People's United Party.
The number of registered electors in Belize City is 42,540, so I stand corrected. So really, and a real while ago I was talking about 30 at 40%, no, it's substantially less. But what happens is that I was making a reference to the amount of votes that each one garnered, yes. So if you think, and just to put it in perspective, that Yolanda, how many votes did this person did? How many people went out to vote? 5,000 plus?
Let me get it again. 5589.
Okay. Well, Yolanda Chacron garnered 6,573 for the PUP in the elections.
This is just a convention.
This is just a convention. Put it in perspective there. So even though the number of registered electors is 42,000 and growing, then that means that it might be up to maybe 45.
But if you
so
look on this,
it might be
Emmanuel,
close to 10%.
if you look on this, like you always say, they have convention goers. So this might probably be lone solid UDPs. And then when they have the big election, they got people up on the side and they come in and vote. So this number would have been much more than 5,585, 89.
For an election.
Yeah, for an election.
Yes. No, for an election, the UDP garnered close to 11,928. That's what Darrell got as the mayoral candidate for the United Democrats. And Dion Leslie got 11,954. So in this case, he got 3,000 plus. So
it's like a 1/3.
yeah, but come to think of it, this is a good indicator, a very good indicator for, and it bodes well for the United Democratic Party in Belize City. It bodes extremely well.
I'd like to congratulate Mr. Willoughby for his boldness as well, Emmanuel.
Yes,
He stood up to his principle.
you did good, Papa. You did well. I congratulate you.
And you know, it's good when you go to a convention, Emmanuel, because right there is where the people decide. And then you have a next chance, you're still in the race, but if you go up on an election without going for a convention, you're doubtful. Now, they don't know how much votes he get, and he's the mayoral candidate, so he know what he needs to do now.
Of importance is that, again, well, like what happened in Corozal, although Corozal
Far
blasted my mind when it came to that, but the did exactly what I'm talking about. When you have the party machinery behind you, you're almost guaranteed a win. Okay?
Right.
Very few instances you have the situation where the party is behind you and you don't win. But as happened here, the city council, what I mean is the party machinery where you have the big guys, rooting for you.
The real big guys.
All right. And in the case of Corozal, you have pretty much, because it's a fact. It's a fact that you can't, they have preferences. Why make a vote for this one, make a push for this one. And sometimes people are not in agreement and they vote per conscience, but a lot of the times people just go with what they're being told the way they're going to vote, which is not exactly the best scenario. Not exactly the best scenario. Nobody going to tell me who I'm going to vote for, believe me. But let me tell you that in the last city council election convention, and let's do some comparisons. It says Dion Leslie got 3,244 votes. This is the 2014 convention.
And now for mayoral candidate, he garnered 3073.
Okay. All right. The most votes received by, he was followed by Councillor Philip Willoughby, who received 2893, and present Deputy Mayor Bernard Pitts, who got 2742. So Dean Samuel received 26, Dr. Allen 2482, Michael Teos 2456, Alifa 2253, and Kevin Singh 2009. 2796 for Hyacinth, and Jason 2785. Now this is just to put in perspective the last UDP convention.
Yeah, now Hyacinth come back and she tapped the polls this time.
Really?
Yeah, on the convention. She didn't want me to get account to this report here, no? Because that's what they report there at the convention, right?
Yeah, this convention, yes, convention. Yeah. So who tapped the polls in this one? Hyacinth
yeah, Hyacinth Quare.
Hyacinth Quare.
Yep. Yeah, I can't say the numbers too much, but I think it's like 39, 38, something like that. And the number that followed that was 35, Emmanuel, from 39 down to 35.
So she did formidably well then.
Yeah, he stepped up.
So And if that figures for the last convention are an indicator, because the last convention, albeit the fact that it was slightly higher, one couple hundred more voters in the last convention. But if really we did not have a mayoral candidate then,
because that was uncontested.
It's uncontested. So in this case, you had 5,000 people. He says a total of 4,042 ballots were cast. In this case, how many ballots were cast? You don't know.
5,589.
All right, so this is much larger.
The last one?
This one here.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, because it says a total of 4,242 ballots were cast at the 2014 convention, and in this case it's 5,000 plus.
589.
So this one was much bigger. Well, I was guided by the numbers initially from who won, but then I realized, hey, that means 2 are in the win, they run, so that 3,000 does not represent the total amount of people. You have to add on the 2,000 plus what Philip get.
Yeah.
Because those were persons who also went to vote.
Yeah, because Dion garnered 3,073, and Philip was 2,388. That is 5,400 plus.
I'm wondering, why is it that if you have 5,200 people who went in to vote, why is it that the city councillors went down drastically lower? Can it be that, because none of them were like 4,000 or 5,000?
37 was the highest.
All right. Maybe it's just, I don't know if I'm picking up on something there.
So right now we have that some people just voted for...
For mayor? For the mayoral candidate?
Right.
Exactly. Now you're picking up on what I'm saying.
But if we could see, and we could hear, because we know that a city, what we see and what we hear, the person that was campaigning the hardest was the 2 mayoral candidate and Hyacinth Quayer. She made the campaign very hard. Because we hear things about her. So it will probably show that
some people just want to vote for mayoral candidate and come out.
And probably for Hyacinth when it comes to candidates, right? But for mayoral candidate, that like you said, because 3,073 plus 2,388, Emmanuel
is 5,3.
Yeah,
almost 5,4.
And 5,589 came out.
All right, but then why is it that the highest was only 3,3?
Yeah. 37.
37, I'm sorry.
Out of 5.
I understand that you have some other people who run for municipal, for councillors, I'm sorry. Yeah. But it doesn't seem something nutty mesh.
Hyacinth get 39, 38.
That figure should have, in my opinion,
should be higher.
Could have been higher. Yeah. But you see, some of the other person voted for the other councillors.
But the last one councillor that came in was only 2708, Emmanuel.
And that's where the other 2,000 went. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, just a little something there. But comparison's sake, hey, this one was much bigger. I guess the choices require that more people be there because 2 big men, Dion and Philip, and Dion finally won. So, guys, congratulations to the United Democratic Party. They have done exceedingly well in Belize City. Exceedingly well in Belize City. Exceedingly well in San Ignacio. Exceedingly well in Corozal. Belmopan exceedingly well. I hope that in the other municipal towns. Y la gente está preguntando, bueno, ¿y por qué me cuentas de otros lugares y no me cuentas de Orange Walk?
San Ignacio is this Sunday coming, Emmanuel. And we know San Ignacio when it comes to the UDP.
Oh, yes.
I believe the current mayor will be contested as well. Because last week when I'm in San Ignacio, I saw a poster from a lady asking
Cheney or whatever.
Yeah, asking for support as mayoral candidate.
No, there's some fluidity, there's some change in the Orange Walk slate, if I am not mistaken.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why we had been advised not to do that, to present them, because I get that one of the persons has been...
One they may say that it was still open.
It was still open.
Maybe
so
by us reporting that here,
it would have been
somebody will step up and say, "Oh, it's still open. Make I go check."
Yes.
You know,
So, and I gather that's exactly what has happened. And ladies and gentlemen, we hopefully will have that information for you during the course of the week.
Yeah, as soon
because
as
the
we get-
official presentation has not been done.
Yeah, as soon as we get green light that we can do it, then we will do it. But these people have their reason why they want to do it on an official presentation. We're talking about official, Emmanuel, this is our last official break for the morning. And then we'll come back. We are touch about this. I was talking to somebody over the weekend about this drinking and driving and drinking in front of the different establishment. We are touch a little bit for that when we come back, but we will take our final break.
Yes, let's take that break.
Notice to residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
Why go anywhere else on vacation when an unforgettable experience awaits you right here in your own backyard? Explore southern Belize, home to the Cacao Trail, the historically rich Maya, and our illustrious southern heritage. Satisfy your sweet tooth with a cacao tour, relax by the river, or enjoy a basket weaving demonstration. Stop in for some delicious southern food. Come and enjoy some good old-fashioned southern hospitality. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Northern Medical Specialty Plaza has been offering excellent health services since its inception in 2000. Today you can enjoy a wide range of medical services through our experienced doctors and dedicated friendly staff. No need to go to Belize City or Chetumal. Introducing our new state-of-the-art CT Scan 16 slice, now available at Northern Medical Specialty Plaza in high-definition technology, computerized tomography. Also available, ultrasound 4D scan, which shows moving 3D images of your baby. We also provide services such as mammograms, X-ray, clean and safe nursery, certified pharmacist, operating facilities, our 24 hours emergency and hospitalization, high technology research facilities. Our motto has always been to serve our community with compassion, quality, and affordable medical services. Specialists devoted to serve you. Visit us today at Orchid Drive in Orange Rock Town or call us at 302-3708. Northern Medical Specialty Plaza. Your health is our priority.
The first two phases of the Hummingbird Highway Rehabilitation Project from the Belmopan Roundabout Junction to Saboon Bridge and Alta Vista Bridge to Dangriga Town has already made a remarkable difference for commuters and residents alike. These first two phases are a $16.5 million investment by the government of Belize. Under this project, the highway is being rehabilitated through improvement of the road pavement to create a safer environment for the public. Improvements, especially in the areas that pose a high risk to motorists, include the introduction of paved road shoulders, high visibility line markings, reflective road studs, bus laybys, and other features that will bring the entire road segment in line with internationally recognized standards. Additionally, the replacement of the existing single-lane bridges will reduce road user risks. These improvements will increase economic, tourism, and agricultural opportunities, further encouraging the social development of Belize, particularly in the south. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Buster. They see you and know you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta, compañeros. Hemos lunes típicamente día de reportes, día de actualizaciones, día de mantenerles todos informados con lo aconteció durante el fin de semana. Aquí en nuestra labor de mantenerles informados, porque con todo lo que son las convenciones y el accidentes y crimen y todo lo demás que ha sucedido, es nuestra responsabilidad de mantenerles informados.
That's right, information. I don't know if it has been enforced, but I see that someone Chinese shop, they got up some sign, no drinking of beer in front of the store. How you see that? How you see that?
So when did you see that?
This weekend right there.
And they have signs?
They got their sign, the cardboard sign, and they put up on the market on it. It look like they put up their own sign. Can't drink the front there. So buy your thing and go. They got someone else still a thief chance. When you have thief chance to a certain time, you don't realize when they reach. A taxi man tell me, they're not for trial farm, so one taxi man tell me that let me catch you to drink one beer. 5 cents. 500. I mean,
but it's not only him that they should charge. It is also the owner of the establishment that they should charge, because that is his property.
And that is in the provision of the license as well. Because
that you shall not
to be consumed.
Not to consume on the premises.
I will go break that down. You not to drink on the premises, on the land where the shop depends.
So who is doing this? Is this the...
But I understand that the police department, because I said the police.
Police department, obviously. This is in the law, ladies and gentlemen. This is in the law. It's just that at the end of the day, we're too lax with the law, and people just taking being very liberal with it.
When
Being
they go
very
to
liberal.
wife go buy,
They know when they're not.
and I go the wife go buy and then wife go buy and the groceries. Man, I sit down here and drink one eBay, they look out, girl. And sit down front of the store and drink. But
And some people say, but we not drinking nothing bad.
I know the fast
We
with
know
nobody.
the fast with nobody. And so forth and so forth. Pero por los malos hasta los buenos pagan.
And there is a reason why that sign was put up there when they get their license for sell liquor and beer. There is a reason why that sign is put up not to be consumed on the premises.
Well, it's not a bar. It's a shop. If you want to drink that one bar. There must be order. You can't go to one bar. Go to one shop and drink front of the shop. That shop not got a license
But you know there is
for sale to be consumed. That bar down the street have to pay 5 times the amount of license so can open his doors, put one table, put some chairs, make you could sit down and drink there.
So the beer will buy that in place there.
They're
Or
selling it
is
cheaper
full.
because they don't have to pay the big bill that the bar license is. A bar license is much more expensive, ladies and gentlemen, than a store license.
But you know what some of them do forget a way for pay the bar license, Emmanuel?
Mm-hmm.
They open one restaurant. But you know that one alcohol beverage, one beer, should not be served without food.
Exactly so.
Right.
But that depends on the type of license that you have. If you have a restaurant bar, then you can sell with food only. But if you have a beer parlor or a name a beer, then
but most of the restaurants
the price of the is different.
But you know that some of the restaurant, them some people just go in there and sit down and drink. And
too bad.
you're not supposed to work, so that's supposed to be served with food. But they got some people always find one way how to get away. You know. But I like to commend the department here in Orange Walk if they only initiate this thing, if they only upheld the law, because the law is there. I'd like to congratulate you, and then one may pay them 300 or they spend 2 weeks the back. Well, you broke the law a long time, and it's not right, it is not correct.
¿Qué más te puedo decir? Todos nosotros tomamos ventaja de lo laxo, de lo conformista, de ciertas personas en la aplicación de la ley. Pero tenemos que confrontar la verdad.
But you can tell them too, Emmanuel, we talk about the shops that were right at the tongue, but this is not only for the shop that the tongue, this is for the shop down the village too. The Chinese shop that in the village, the law applies for that as well.
Esto no solo es en el pueblo, esto es en las aldeas también. No se debe permitir tomar cervezas o tragos enfrente de la tienda. Es más, si vas al chino, porque generalmente, vamos a hablar la neta, esas son las personas que permiten eso. Vamos a tomar chino, hay una mata de coco, nos sentamos allá abajo, tomamos esas chelas y ahí chileamos hasta que nos demos. Sí, así es la palabra, chilear. Ahí chileamos y nos vamos a la casa cuando ya estamos pedos o cuando ya estamos broke. La neta. Pues, compañeros, esa costumbre ya no se puede hacer. Según la ley, no es permitido. ¿Ok? Han habido muchas quejas al respecto. Personas de familia diciendo cuando mi hija va, cuando mi señora va, cuando le hacen esto, le hacen el otro. Y también el chino o la tienda esa, para hablar general, no está pagando como las demás personas para que tomes licor en su establecimiento. Es una tienda y paga un mínimo para venderlo nada más. Hay lugares que tienen que pagar 5 veces lo que él paga para que puedas tomar tu cerveza ahí. Y el chino te lo vende y tú te sientes ahí fuera, entonces ¿quién sale ganando? El chino.
Pero tal vez Emmanuel tú estás diciendo que ellos no están pagando la cantidad, pero ellos no pueden conseguir esa licencia también. They don't give that license if you make people drink on the premises.
Exactamente, exactamente. Así que tiene que ser un lugar con ciertos requisitos. Tiene que tener baño, tiene que tener esto, tiene que tener lo otro, ¿ok? Para que te puedan dar una licencia. Y el simple hecho de que no puedes entrar a un restaurante y pagar que una cerveza, tienes que comprarlo con comida.
Right.
A menos de que sea un bar, entonces sí puedes decir quiero una cerveza, ¿ok? Pero ir a la tiendita y a comprar tu cerveza, de lo que entiendo, ahora es una multa de
Ayer like 300, something said at 5.
300, 500, no sé cuánto, pero
And if you can't pay 2 semanas,
compañeros,
¿qué puedes decir a los unos de las aldeas?
esa es la ley. Es la ley.
Emmanuel, ¿qué puedes decir a los unos de las aldeas? Que no man, vamos a tomarlo porque el patrón no llega hoy.
Pues
algún día
siempre hemos tomado riesgo. Siempre hemos tomado riesgo, pero la ley es la ley, compañeros. ¿Qué más te voy a decir? La ley es la ley. Y no te quejes cuando te cachan.
But
no
you-
te quejes.
So you think that some of them people that will have some of the shops will sell, they're supposed to have them open and they're ready to make them people open their beer then?
No. You're
But they
supposed to
gotta
put them
open
in a bag and take it with you. Very simple. Well, you can ask for it to be open. But the point is, it does not say not to be open on the premises. It says not to be consumed on the premises. So if you want to open it or not is irrelevant. It's not to be consumed on the premises.
Yep, so make way.
Funny situation. Because I know of a shop, and I don't know who the property belongs to, but I know of a shop that is on our property, and it has apartments at the back. So you go and you buy a beer in front, and you take it at the back. But then the law says that if they find you within the property drinking beer, that is a crime. So they have to make a distinction there. Hey, but are they home?
I
You
know
know?
the papers, my lands, my papers.
Yes, are they home? So now situation there. But the point is, ladies and gentlemen, some people saying it's good. It will take a while to get used to it because Saturday afternoon, boy, I could go outside and go drink on 2 beer. You know,
But like
you're
what
taking a risk.
Like what you mentioned, Emmanuel, that sometime that people they send their kids that shop go by or your wife they go that shop go by. But it's not only that if the people are fast they don't tell them something, maybe not tell them nothing. But how the small little boy that is growing up and seeing these things, he will believe that that is good for me to do, that is right for me to do. So when I become 18 or 16 or whatever, I could sit down at China and drink too. It's the example
Well,
that
that's
has been exposed.
that's belittling the parental responsibility and the family responsibility of guidance, because your parents can say, you see them, man, I don't want you to do that. So,
Right.
so it's
That is
but
wrong what they're doing.
yes, but it's a point well made because sometimes parents don't even bother to guide, to offer that guidance to their kids.
So
You know what I mean?
yep, so stay home and drink your beer at home, but please don't do it in front of the kids, man.
And please don't do it in front of the shops and so forth. It is not right. And also, like Delon would always say, and then the one piss right around the corner, right front of him, and blah 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 blah.
Yeah, because they don't have no way if you go. That's why you say the provision for the license there, for the bar there. They have to have all these things in place. They have to have bathroom. They have to get whatever else they need.
You need to live in a more orderly society. It's all part of the order.
And then license will be given. Depends on the neighborhood where you want to open a bar. That's why the shops then have the liquor or the beer, you buy it to go, not to be consumed on the premises. You know?
That's exactly right. You can't go to people's store and sit down and drink the beer right in front of people.
You know,
But
you don't see that there.
Exactly. Well,
and they sell alcohol beverage as well, but you don't see that there.
You don't see that. You can't go to there are a lot of places. Can't go to Sunny and sit down front there. No.
So you don't tolerate that?
No. You can't. You can't. Okay. It's against the law. And it's not only against the law for them, it's against the law for everybody who has, very simply, a shop license that says license to sell malt or liquor or whatever, not to be consumed on the premises. And believe me, if they catch you now, they're going to fine you $300, $500. So it's up to you to take the risk.
So
I can't tell you not to do it. It's up to you.
Is it the responsibility of the person that sells the beer?
But the law says it.
But the person who have the sign there and the people drink, is it the responsibility of the person to tell them, hey, you can't
Yes,
drink
of course. But will the Chinese do that?
They want to make them hurry finish drinking, make them buy the next one. You get it?
Yes.
Well, Emmanuel, earlier when we started this morning, we mentioned about the fatal traffic accident which happened in Orange Walk yesterday morning, where our brother and friend from Trial Farm, Mr. Raymond Hendricks, were involved in that fatal traffic accident. Unfortunately, he lost his life, better known as Kokosini to all the people here in Trial Farm and all over. When it comes to the football world, Raymond has always been big in the football world, and I can remember Raymond, as I told you earlier, but we attended St. Peter's School together. We were in the same class, so, and I talked to him a lot, you know. He used to bring coconut water for me. So buy coconut water for the man. You know, so I miss me coconut water, but I want to send out my condolences to all the friends and family, the whole school family as well, because he was a big one for the whole school. He was a big supporter of the United Democratic Party, especially for the Honorable Gaspar Vega. You know, so he will be sadly missed by a lot of families and friends and people who he always make joke with. And when he talked to you that joke, he'd bring some joke to
And
you.
I join along with you again in offering my condolences to the family. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 2 minutes before 9. I am just quickly bewildered by the fact that there's a little news on Yahoo saying that Guatemala's president plunges into constitutional crisis. Hay crisis constitucional en Guatemala. Pero no tenemos tiempo para hablar de ello hoy, pero les invito a que se informen acerca de eso si es que tienen internet, porque es de suma importancia lo que sucede en Guatemala, porque algún día, de una forma u otra, nos afecta aquí también, ¿ok? Entiendo that, and I'm just going to quickly tell you that it says, 2 days after prosecutors announced they would seek to lift Guatemalan President Jimmy Morales' immunity, he ordered the expulsion of the head of a highly praised UN Anti-Corruption Commission and plunged into a face-off with the nation's top court and the international community. It was a stunning reversal for a president whose predecessor had been forced to resign by the same body's investigation 2 years earlier and who campaigned as the panel's biggest advocate. Neither corrupt nor a crook was Morales' campaign slogan. What happened between the television comedian taking office in January 2016 and the constitutional crisis he provoked Sunday was that the United Nations Commission, and it continues, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't think we have time for that, but we'll talk about that tomorrow as we become more informed with that. Like I said, lo que pasa en Guatemala, tenemos que estar muy bien informados.
What do you mean by the starting of that statement to make, Emmanuel?
Pues que tienen una crisis constitucional. In other words, you know that Guatemala, everything is ¿cómo te puedo decir? Everything needs to be approved by Congress. In other words, Congress, and they have, because it's a republic, then everything has to be guided by the Constitution, and you have this, and you have that, and you have that. Now they're going to a crisis, okay? Because el hombre entonces ha dicho ciertas cosas y ahora está en teleles. Pero vamos a hablar más de eso mañana cuando ya esté más informado, porque ahorita no tengo la información completa.
Well, thank you so much, Pa. It's time for us to leave for this
It's
morning.
time for us to leave this morning. Pues, le agradezco la participación de ustedes, compañeros, por su confianza, de Morris, de Rahim y el tuyo también, y a todos nuestros patrocinadores, muchas gracias. Compañeros, este show repite a las 9 por la noche y de una forma u otra, si Dios lo permite, vamos a estar aquí mañana a la misma hora, a las 7 de la mañana. Yo soy Manuel.
Yeah, and we are more than grateful that you are listened this morning, and we trust and hope that the information that we brought forward was of great knowledge for you. So as Emmanuel said, we'll be back tomorrow. We'd like to thank everyone who tuned in today. Look out for the music show 10 to 12 right here on this same channel. And my name is Robert Checker Usher. If the good Lord so will, we will be back tomorrow. The show repeats at 9 o'clock tonight. And as we say, Pa, hasta mañana.
Until we meet again. Hasta luego. Se cuidan ustedes.
Sugar City Morning Show.